Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today's Sunday, February the 25th, 2024. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright, we get some good ones here. There are many videos on my channel that will help you guys out. There are different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas that were there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game. You're a returning player, even experienced player, if your particular daily or weekly challenge is giving you a hard time or trouble, I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. I try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome with the great comments, which is greatly appreciated. Alright, there is some stuff here we can do right here in our camp before we get going. Scrap junk to produce oil 5. So I have about 5 or 6 videos out there. I have them in a playlist. If you're legitimately looking for junk items that you can scrap to give you oil, you can check out those videos. They're a little older videos, but they're still valid here today, as I check up on them once in a while. But if you're looking to do daily, weekly challenges, we want to get these done as fast and quick as possible to get that score and move on to other things. So we can bulk oil at the Tinker's Workbench. Let's go ahead with our Tinker's Workbench. We're going to go craft. Go down here to bulk. Go down here to bulk oil. As long as you have 2 plastic and 10 waste oil in your stash or scrap box, this method will work for you. Just go ahead and craft just 1 bulk oil. Let's back out. Now let's scrap the bulk oil we just literally crafted. Just done, just like that. Scrap junk to produce oil 5 for 5. And again, there's nothing stopping you from going in the wasteland to find junk items of scrap to give you oil. Or you can just do it the fast way. Okay, what's next here? Build anything in a shelter 10. Okay, so as a brand spanking new player, you can get yourself a free shelter. So here's Vault 76. It's just almost north. It is called Vault 51. The hardest part about this is just making your way up here as a brand new player. But basically, if you make your way up here, there is a little quest you can do. It's only about 5-7 minutes long. There's no enemies involved. It's very easy. And at the end of that quest, basically you get yourself a free vault, which is pretty awesome. Now, if you were around during Season 13, if you made it to rank 100, you would have got yourself a free vault there as well. And if you have paid for Fallout First, even just once, you would have claimed a free vault lobby shelter. And even if you don't pay for Fallout First anymore, but you claimed it then, you will always have this vault lobby shelter for free. Okay, so let's go ahead, let's go inside here. Okay, we're inside of our shelter. And of course, we are going to build anything inside of the shelter. Just go ahead, open up our build menu here, if it'll let me. There we go. I like to kind of choose something that doesn't cost a lot of resources. My usual go-to is usually for decor. And as you know, there's a lot of mats and rugs in here. There's many things you can build. You can build whatever you want to build. But I usually kind of recommend mats and rugs. Mainly because even if you're a brand new player, everyone should know a mat or a rug. Most times it's just cloth or rubber or cloth and rubber. Which is, most people have on them, a lot on them, more than they think. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to craft these bad boys here. There we go. Build anything in a shelter 10 for 10. Again, you can decide to keep what you build, or you can choose to scrap it like myself. Jeepers. Holy Jim. What is going on with these controls here? Even just hitting it too fast, maybe. Scrap. Scrap. You get a little bit of it back. But I don't know if there's a big lag here going on or what. Holy mackerel. That's quite something. I'm on a private server and everything. It's weird. Alright, let's get out of here. Pipe is life, baby. All right. What is next? Jim, old pal? Let's check. Mod a piece of armor, 5. So you hear me talk about this, mod a piece of armor, or mod a weapon. I always recommend having, in this particular case, mod a piece of armor, having a piece of armor that either you use day to day, or even just have one piece in your stash box that you know a paint for. Now, there's nothing stopping you from, crafting or finding armor and then scrapping it to learn mods and applying that mod. But the only difference is when you apply those mods, it's going to cost you some valuable resources that you might not have, right? Not everyone has Fallout First and has access to a stash box. So I always recommend having a piece of armor, even if you don't use day to day, just having it in your stash box that you know a paint for, because paint will only cost you oil. And a lot of people will usually have oil on them. Let's go ahead. We're going to go here to our atomic shop. And if you go down here to skins, you slide it over. Go down here to the armor section. Now, normally there's all kinds of different armor like combat, Secret Service, Marine, wood. There's even leather armor for paints, okay? And these are all the ones that I own, for example. And I'll be honest with you, I've never bought a paint for armor. All these armor paints have been rewarded off of scoreboards, okay? So you probably have, you're probably using a piece of armor that you know a paint for if you've been playing for even a short period of time, because if you look at the scoreboards, there's all kinds of areas on there where there's armor paints, okay? Even weapon paints for modding a weapon. But you can also buy paints off the atomic shop, which we've shown before during our weekly resets, okay? Let's head inside here. Might as well leave that door open to air the place out a little bit. Let's go to our armor workbench here. Let's go ahead and go modify. All right, we're going to use the Secret Service left arm. Now, again, there's nothing stopping you from whatever armor that you use. You can apply a different mod, okay? Again, it's going to cost you some valuable resources. That's why I always recommend paints, because most paints only cost you 1 oil. But even if you go no paint, it's not going to cost you anything at all. So let's go ahead. We're going to go to no paint for the Secret Service left arm. See, that counts as 1 as 5. So that's pretty cool that you can do that. Let's go ahead and finish this bad boy off. Just changing the paints, and that's all we're doing. I'm going to go back to the Raiderish paint just so I match. There we go, done. Just like that, guys. It's as easy as that. And I hope you guys understand my explanation of all that. What's next? I think that's pretty much all we can do here in our camp. Let's go ahead. We're going to scrap junk to produce Fiberglass 5. So if you watch the weekly challenge video I made this past Tuesday, and I think there was a daily a few days after, so we went out to find some junk items to give us some fiberglass. And I have a couple standalone videos out there showing that, because we cannot bulk fiberglass at the Tinker's Workbench, and let's go and show you that. Get down to bulk, and there's no fiberglass here, okay? So we have to go and find some junk items. Okay, so let's go ahead. Where we're going to go here today, the daily video I made, I brought you up here to the Pleasant Valley Ski Resorts, and we're looking for the composite skis, not the wooden ones, but the composite, like the blue ones. And let's go over here to the White Powder Winter Sports. Losing my voice here. Okay, we're here at good old White Powder Winter Sports. And there should be some blue composite skis here. There's going to be some of these scorched around, so just be wary of that. Love it. Alright, so we're looking for the blue composite skis. Let's take a look here. I don't think there's a whole lot down in this section because it's mostly just like a little restaurant area. Some sugar there, nice. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's get that into us there. Perfect. Let's head upstairs. This is where the composite skis are going to be. Now, I was here a little earlier just to kind of check it out. It's been a little while, so I just wanted to be sure that they were still here. Alright, so there's some blue composite skis back here. Now, as we know, the composite ski will give you 2 fiberglass, okay? And then that's all there really is for here. Now, there is a ski sword. Should be over, yeah, it's over here. So we're going to scrap this ski sword as well. Alright. Great spot for clothing as well. If you're looking for clothing to scrap. Nice. Okay. The little Tinker's Workbench here. Let's go ahead and go scrap the ski sword. Let's go ahead and... So it's going to give us a composite ski when you scrap a ski sword. Okay, so let's go ahead and scrap it. So now we have 3 composite skis, 2 fiberglass each. So we'll finish this off here. Perfect. So just in case you guys come across some composite or the ski swords, it'll give you a composite ski if you scrap it. Okay, pretty cool. Done, just like that. Okay. What's next here? Let's go ahead, cripple Human's Head 2. Alright, so Human, you know, Blood Eagles, Cultists. Let's pop over here to the Cliff Watch. It's just down the road here. Halfway up the mountain. Alright, we're here at good old Cliff Watch. And we're going to cripple Human's Head 2. Hopefully we can do it with this weapon that I have. And basically you can go ahead and free aim, if you like. Or you can use VATS. There's a perk card that'll help you out with that, of course. It's under Perception. It's called Concentrated Fire. This allows you to move your VATS around from head, torso, arms, and legs. Alright, we're going to see how we do here with this weapon. Oh, perfect. That's pretty lucky. I don't really have much luck with energy weapons crippling anything. As you guys have watched me all the time using various weapons. I have better luck with ballistics. Ballistic weapons like, you know, like 10mm, 5.56, 45, etc. And bow and arrows. I was using the plasma caster for a few days beginning of the week, and it did pretty good. It did pretty decent. There we go. Let's just take out the rest of these little friends here. But that's not too bad. Not too bad. Some stuff here. Hanging on by a thread there, I see. Good stuff. Might as well pick up some cells here. Stim packs, nice. Alright, good stuff. So again, even if you're limited to the forest, okay, all kinds of areas for human enemies. There's Point Pleasant for the cultists. We have these new areas here that we get December 5th, 2023 update, okay? We have Hunter's Ridge with some more Blood Eagles. We have Clancy Manor, Crosshair, so good sources, even up here at Twin Pine Cabin. So if you're just limited to the forest, those are some good areas there if you're lower level. Okay, what's next? Kill the Snallygaster 3, perfect. Alright, so great spot for some Snallygasters. As we all know, you can check out my videos. I have several of them. Some of them are older, a little more rougher, but they're still valid here today. But there's 3 of them right here. Good old Toxic Larry's Meet and Go. It's probably one of the best spots for 3. Let's go ahead and make our way over here. The one thing good about this spot here, it's pretty tight quarters. So it's not too bad. Let's get something to eat and drink here before we carry on. And we will get some canned coffee into us. I need to fill up on that. Let's lock and load. Get this guy in the head. Whiff, 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 whiff. What the good about this Crusader pistol is it does have a silencer, so it's pretty decent. I think that guy's head would be numb by now. There we go. That wasn't too bad. There's some 3 Snallygasters. Great spot. As I say, every time I come here, these guys have been here for a very long time, so it's pretty good. Pretty good spot. That bobby pin, sure. Don't forget to pick up your raw asbestos. You never know when you're going to need that. Right, that's that guy. And there's his head. That's a face on the mom killer. Look at that thing. Here's the other guy's head. Yeah. Yeah, it's twin brother there. Okay, Jim. What's next? Complete a daily quest 1. Perfect. So I did a video about 2 months ago. Complete daily quest. We went all throughout the wasteland. And you could check out that video if you like. Showing you how to complete them, how to start them. Showing you how easy they are to complete, okay? We're going to do a real easy one here today. We're going to go right up here. We're going to talk to the curator up at Prickett's Fort. Let's go ahead. We're going to make this guy active, just like that. And let's fast travel up to Prickett's Fort. Alright, good stuff. Alright, let's go ahead here. Now, this one here is very easy. Now, we don't have to... We can talk to this guy to initiate it. But you don't have to sit here and listen to him. Yeah, you can just let him talk to himself. And we're going to go up here. We're going to get the remains. Holy jeez, that rock out of the way. Stubbed my toe on it there. Alright, we're going to go past here. There's going to be a little rad roach with his bum sticking out right there. Burp. Did we get him? Did we get him? Good stuff. Okay, so here are the remains right here. Let's go ahead. Let's grab those. Nice, nice. So you see it updating itself. Put the remains in the open grave. Right after I drink that. Let's go ahead. We're going to go down here to the Philippi Battlefield Cemetery. It's a nice picture right there. Right, now when you get here, there's usually about 2 mongrels outside. Just take care of them is what I recommend doing. Okay, there's going to be about 2 or 3 more mongrels inside that building. But if you don't go inside, if you don't go in there, they're not going to bother you. Okay, let's go ahead. We're going to put these remains in the grave, right, like that. Okay. There's usually a shovel here. Now, if there's not a shovel here, there's usually one back here leaning up against... Yeah, there's one right here, just like this, okay? I always recommend, especially if you're on a public server, is make sure you drop the shovel when you're done. So go ahead and take the shovel. You go into your weapon inventory. You make sure you equip it, okay? And now we're going to fill this gravel into that grave. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, there's Ann looking for a Pro Snap Deluxe camera. These are Ann and then her friend Ansel. Okay, either or. But this is where you get the Pro Snap Deluxe camera. Initiate that. Glad I saw that. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to fill this grave. Just watch what happens. Just like to see how it fills up. That's pretty cool, eh? Complete a daily quest 1 for 1. Extremely easy. And you can check out that video that I made. And showing you how to do other daily quests as well. Because these pop up at least once or twice a week. Let's take this shovel. We're going to drop it. Good stuff. Let's put that guy back on. Crusader pistol. Love him. Love him. Okay. And I think we're done. We are done. Just like that, guys. Easy one today. Very easy, but that's okay. I'll take it. Sometimes we get some harder ones. Yes, sir. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, ArtisticallyArranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Starwin 138. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.